from KYMA News 11.
The prep winter sports season winds down for its holiday break. Welcome back, everybody. Amongst the Yuma area teams finishing out their December slates, both the Kofa and Gila Ridge boys soccer programs are seeking to gain more traction on each of their potential playoff runs down the road. Coach Jamie Nicewinder of Kofa matching wits with Gila Ridge assistant coach Fabi Munoz as head coach Alfonso Alvarez out sick tonight. Late second half, Kings trailing by a goal. Tiernan Nicewinder delivers a setter to Lucio Ramirez. His shot deflects off the mitts of Julio Fernandez. Nice save to protect the slim lead. The Kings attack continues. Less than 5 minutes left in regulation. Nicewinder trying to get set, but he's tripped by Isaiah Alvarez, who gets the yellow card by the official, setting up the free kick by Nolan Garcia. But his shot goes just wide of the left goal post. Another missed chance for Kofa. Less than 30 seconds remaining in the match. Ridge gets aggressive. The deep setter goes to Luis Toledo, and holy Toledo, he puts it in top shelf to ice the match. The Hawks get the critical win at home by a final of 4-2. To Erp Halleck Field as the Kofa cheerleaders getting behind head coach Santos Rangel and the Lady Kings at home against Coach Cooper Cox and the undefeated Gila Ridge Hawks. Midway through the second half, watch the battle between Hawks' Emily Grombach and Kofa's Norina Escalante. This is just a physical war. The play would be blown dead. Moments later, Kofa Jr. Arlene Tafloya going to pry the ball from two Hawks players back to Deanna Gonzalez for the senior. Gets the laser, finding the right corner. Second goal of the game by Gonzalez. Kofa cheer team liking that. 3-1 now, Kofa. Hawks with the pressure. Sarah Hershkowitz has her shot blocked. And needless to say, Danica Haxton has her shot blocked by Jennifer Diaz. And the ball heads out of play. Kofa would hang on to win this one. 3-1. Lady Kings have now won 4 in a row and hand the Hawks their first loss of the season. We move on to prep girls basketball, where the Gila Ridge Hawks take on Ironwood as head coach Lindsey Martin trying to get her girls fired up to break. Late second quarter, Kayla McCarroll kicks the rock out to Hannah Hayes, who drains one from downtown. Hawks up 4 points at the half. We start the third quarter. Bella DeCourse goes down low to McCarroll, who gets tangled by the defense, but Ella Getty says, I got you back. Gets a short-range jumper, Ridge up 6. Then Hayes is going to pass inside to DeCourse, and she comes through with the up-close deuce. Ridge trying to pull away. Late in the quarter, Ridge is going to call Hayes' number yet again, using the pick and then delivering again from her three-point sweet spot. Banking it on off the glass. The Hawks would soar to victory tonight by the final of 50-37. To boys basketball, where head coach Gabriel Camargo and Palo Verde invading Yuma Catholic and head coach Luke Stuckey's undefeated Shamrocks. Early third quarter, the Jackets' Dallin Perez gets a nice screen, buries the tray, Palo Verde down 5. More Jackets. Senior Kason Rice takes a shot from the top of the arc, hits the front of the rim. Gabe Dagnino there for the board and the score. Jackets down 3. Moments later, Anthony Davidson knocks down the jumper from inside the near wing. The Jackets getting the highlights so far, but promise you, here come the Rocks. They'd respond. Sebi Patain with a nice pass down low to Jackson Jones. Yuma Catholic back up 3. Rocks for the turnover in the transition. Patain dishes to Ryder Vogt. He misses a shot, gets his own board, and makes good on it. Rocks back up 5. Yuma Catholic hangs on for the 55-46 win and improves to 9-1 overall. They had a tournament loss earlier this year. And finally, just a friendly neighborhood reminder that the Beijing Olympics is coming in only 48 days. And guess which network you can catch it on? Take a wild guess. That's right, News 11. Again, 48 days. All right, we're done with this round of sports. Adonis, back to you. Happy Friday and Merry Christmas.
Happy Friday.